Hello, church. I am here with Maria, who is coming to talk to us a little bit about what she does here at Strawbridge and how she has been blessed by that. So, Maria, thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
So, how long have you been coming to Strawbridge?
I think about 7 years.
Okay, about 7 years. And I know you're active sort of in several different areas. What are some of the ways that you participate at Strawbridge?
First off, in my, I'm going to call it a Bible class, Sunday school would be the old term. The ladies in that class are so wonderful and so welcoming, always have been, and we genuinely care about each other. So we've become family, and especially during COVID.
So a shout out to the Crusaders.
A shout out to the Crusaders, and we're not a clique. We're not a done, finished group. We're always growing, always evolving, and anyone is welcome.
Oh, that's awesome. So that's your that's a small group ministry.
That's a small group
class.
ministry,
Yeah.
but we who are in that small group belong to other small groups and participate in other things within the church.
Okay.
We're not content to just be there, so we have choir members, and we have greeters, and we have ushers, and we have volunteers with children's programs and other things. And that's one of the things I so love about Strawbridge, is that you give us opportunities to become involved.
Mm-hmm.
And none of us are ready to sit in a rocking chair, though we are older women. And so I enjoy volunteering in many ways. I think the quilting group and the sewing group are fun for me because those are projects I can work on at home and then in community when we have a meeting. I also volunteer, as you know, at the reception desk once a week. And sometimes it gets a little slow, especially during COVID, and then I'll get a call from someone who's never come and wants to know about Strawbridge, or I had a call 2 weeks ago from a lady over in the Gulf Freeway area whose house had been damaged in Harvey and wanted to connect or reconnect with the people who had been working on her house. And I found United Methodist Corps in Conroe, is it? And connected her back with her people. And so there seem to be opportunities that come with that desk. I also love to work with homeless and needy, and so Feed My Lambs has become one of my mission efforts, and Family Promise for the homeless.
Okay. So just remind the folks, what does Feed My Lambs do?
Feed My Lambs is a group of people from various churches. Ours meets and provides on the third Thursday of every month, and we prepare lunches and deliver them to White Oaks Apartments, I believe, is our group now. They're government subsidized apartments for lower income folks, and gives us a chance to visit with those folks. And I'm noticing a lot more younger, especially single young men, since the COVID in that position. Interesting.
And you mentioned Family Promise. Our church hosts homeless families once every several weeks, and they live in our church for a week while they're going through the Family Promise program. You are one of many volunteers that helps Family Promise happen. What's the kind of thing that you do with Family Promise?
It's been a little touchy since COVID. I started out just helping with the laundry because I could collect that and take it home and do it, and that was an easy job. And then when some of your sermons sort of touched me and caused me to dig a little deeper, I began providing a gas card to help. But I really enjoy being there and meeting the participants and their children, and helping provide a meal from time to time, and just getting Strawbridge, they call it the bubble, and it truly can be. And so that's an opportunity to not go without in another community, but bring the others to us and still be able to meet them and provide for their needs.
It sounds like you are very active in the church, although there's one ministry area that you haven't mentioned that I know you are regularly involved with, and that is weekly worship.
Well, that would have come out had you asked me about Crusaders class, because we are definitely people who believe in weekly worship and more when we can, and tithing and giving of ourselves in other ways.
That's awesome. So if you had to think of one or two things that you were most thankful for that God has provided you through the Strawbridge community, what would that be?
I guess just more family. I have a large family and a dear family, and I have a lot of nice neighbors, but it's just something special about Strawbridge family.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. God bless you.
He has. Thank you, and you too.
Thanks.
Sure.